In this chapter, we'll finally going to bring our RC car to life by wiring all the electronic components. The remote, the receiver, the ESC, the battery, the servo. Everything needs to be connected correctly for the car to drive, steer and respond smoothly. Let's start by unpacking the RC remote controller. I'm using a Radiolink remote. It's a solid mid-range option with a good features for the price. Inside the box we have the receiver, the transmitter and the manual, which is actually important. The transmitter uses 6 AA batteries, so I'll install those first. By the way, the receiver has a hidden pin button on the side near the antennas. We will use it later to pair it with the transmitter. Now let's unbox the Radiolink motor controller ESC. Inside the box we have the ESC, a small pack of jumpers, and the user guide. Since we are using a LiPo battery, the manual instructs us to place a jumper on pin 3, otherwise the battery may discharge too deeply and get damaged. So let's take a jumper and plug it into the pin labeled 3. Now let's bring all the components we will need. The battery, the receiver, and the drivetrain with the motors already installed. Let's start wiring everything. First, take the connector from the servo motor and plug it into channel 1 on the receiver. Pay attention to polarity. The receiver has labels: signal positive, negative. On the servo, yellow is signal, red is positive, brown is negative. Next, plug the ESC cable into the second channel, again matching polarity: white signal, red positive, black negative. Now let's connect the motor wires to the ESC, blue to black and yellow to red. This defines rotation direction. We can swap them later if the wheels spin backwards. Now connect the battery to the ESC. Again, polarity is important, double check it. Next we're going to pair the receiver with the transmitter. Turn the ESC on, it will power all the electronics. The receiver should start blinking its LED. Press the pin pair button on the receiver using a thin tool, like an awl. The LED will begin blinking faster. Now turn on the transmitter, it will automatically bin the receiver. Once paired, the LED stays solid, and everything should work. You can now push the throttle on the transmitter, the motor should spin, and turn the steering wheel. The servo should move as well. The servo automatically centered itself when we powered the transmitter. I completely forgot to mention one important detail about the wheel rotation direction. If you finish the whole assembly, turn the RC car on, press the throttle and wheel will spin backwards. Don't worry, the fix is extremely simple. Just swap the motor wires going into the speed controller, connect black to yellow and blue to red. Reversing these connections, flip the motor's rotation direction instantly. Once the wheels spin forward when you press the throttle, you are good to go. And that's it, your electronics are now fully wired, paired and tested. The motor spins, the servo moves, and everything responds to the transmitter exactly as it should. In the next chapter we are going to center the servo and finish the steering mechanism. Stay tuned, we are getting close to a fully working machine.